Welcome back. More technical issues. So we've just started this one. A little bit of a late join. We're doing Big Ring on Zwift's new routes. Tour of Watopia. And we're going to see if I can stay in the front pack until the gravel climb, whether it's worth doing a bike swap. Edward, it's me again. And it's me, it's you, it's me. It's all of us. It's annoying that I seem to have technical difficulties. I know streaming adds another layer of issues. I always feel that I start to give myself enough time and then something always goes wrong. Is he in this race? He is, yeah. Didn't plan that. Someone's in the live chat. Ben Norden's just said, "Come Hunt, I've seen your YouTube shorts." I got sorry about that, Ben. He's but nah. They're pretty funny usually. I see you. I see you. I guess that's got a kind of sexual tone to it now after Avatar, isn't it? Eric, we're gonna do a bike. I'm gonna do a bike swap to the Crux gravel bike if I'm in the front group and see how many places I lose or gain or whatever. So I'm gonna do it just before the gravel climb starts. There's a bit of flat gravel. You go into the tunnels. There's a bit of flat gravel. I'll probably wait till it starts going up to help with the slowdown. Although I do have a Zwift play. Oh. What's the TT route tomorrow morning? This is stretching out. hoping his heart rate would have settled down today, but it hasn't. I was feeling a bit better today, but still on my chest a bit, Michael. But heart rate's telling me one thing, mind's telling me another. I went out on the e-bike earlier for a spin around town, do some errands. I should have had a snood on, but it's got on my chest a bit. It's good though. Knowing how I feel today means I won't race tomorrow, so it's good to know. Still an interesting experiment, see how many places I lose or gain doing a bike swap on this course. That's why I'm on the Tron at the moment. So big route, big ring. You can see below. You have to ignore the channel markers because we had a little bit of a technical issue to start with. Wasn't the second monitor today. Second monitor started fine. It's just that YouTube decided to delete the live stream. Kind of my fault, I think. The internet. I was updating it on the PC upstairs, and the internet dropped out as I was pressing save, so I didn't know if it's going to be here when I come down on the laptop. It wasn't here, so a little bit of a panic. So this route goes up the 3 mile gravel climb, well, you can see it there, 3 kilometer gravel climb, but the mileage will be off at the top. So we got the gravel climb. We go into the caves in the jungle, at the bottom of the jungle, into the caves, then climb out. So it's a good, I mean, this is a good experiment to see. I'm not feeling great, but this is a good experiment to see if a bike swap's worth it. We're in a little group now. Obviously, I'll lose the pack. It's I won't change straight away. I'll go through with the pack on the first bit of gravel until we start climbing, and then I'll change there to the crux, specialized crux, which should have the Cadex wheels. I don't know what's lighter, Envy wheels or Cadex, but we've got the Cadex on, which is why I haven't got the Venge at the moment, or the Air Road with the disc wheel. Because when you change from that to the gravel bike, it puts on, I can't stop it putting on the Zwift wheels. So that's why we've gone, set it up as the crux with the Cadex wheels, then go to the Tron, because we're going to have to switch back as well. It's not just one bike swap. It'll be interesting to see. Has this live stream, Michael, got a thumbnail? Big ring, thumbnail. Oh, that's, you probably can't see that. Probably a bit of an infection coming out. Cool, cheers, Michael. Because I set up the second live stream you're watching quickly, I didn't know if that saved in time or not. I mean, to be honest, Trev, I can't blame them. It's a bit of a shit show at the moment, this channel. But I appreciate everyone joining. We'll sort ourselves out soon. Please do like the video. It will help the channel, help me get to 1,000 subscribers, keep me Zwifting over the winter. Oh, Trevor C. Smith. I'm back to a sea cat rider, so I'm going to shed 20 pounds. Come on, Trev. You're too good. I was saying, I'm not looking down upon seas, but you're too good a rider to be in the seas. Too much Halloween candy last night, was it? You put on a few pounds. Going to try and hold on to my feather for the gravel climb. I do have Zwift Play as well, so I could brake as well, which is quite handy for the gravel climb. So just making sure which just what I do before that as well, just so I've got don't click on the wrong thing. I'll turn source for Zwift off. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to do it on Zwift Play, the bike swap on Zwift Play? Or would you like me to do it using the Mac, the keyboard? Eric is up the road, so don't think he's in any danger of me catching him with a bike swap. We'll see. So we're at 96th position if we slope off the back of this group. So in the top 100, get to the front and just see how many we got in there. Not sure if we're catching these or just sloping off. Oh, my back is spasming annoyingly this week. Watts are going to be nothing special for this race ride. A little chest infection or something, some kind of allergy is still hanging around, so heart rate's high for the watts I'm producing. So I think on this route, the bike swap comes about 28 kilometers. Obviously late join for me, so it won't quite be on schedule if you're looking at the kilometers at the top. You could go early and bike swap a bit earlier, but I think you've got flat gravel there. So if you're in a group, I would say, and you want a bike swap, I would say wait until the climb. Ignore the first bit of gravel because the group would be shifting a little bit through there. They'll slow up, but we go back onto the bridge as well a little bit, which I don't think is gravel properties to slow you down. We'll see. We'll see. How much time will I lose on this group? I'm going to keep the feather. Because I want that for the climb. Don't forget we've got to swap back as well from the gravel bike to a road bike. So we've got to get back to the pack, if we can get back to the pack, and then drop the pack a bit to get a good lead to bike swap. Bike swapping on the way out of the gravel climb is a bit tricky. Sometimes I leave it a bit late because you're on a climb anyway, and to get going again, if you want to go for the aero bike and discs, maybe leave it a bit later. I'm probably just going to go back to the Tron, so I'll probably do it sooner rather than later on the way out. Chase pack's interesting as well, isn't it, with the bike swap? Very interesting. Not necessarily with the, will you get, what happens if I don't race for 90 days on Zwift? Will I be downgraded to a C? I don't think you will automatically, just because the way they do the categories now is done on like power. Like I was up to a B way before I hit the B threshold due to my sort of 5-minute effort, I think. So there's lots more they take into consideration. I don't know. I would say last year you would have been. I don't know this year is what the answer is. I'm sure someone in the live chat will know. Or like, Trev, why have you dropped down to a C now, Trev? Is it because Zwift just bumped you down? I might do a bit of both on the bike, so I might use the keyboard to bring up the garage. And then Zwift play to maneuver. Keep an eye on the pack on the map behind as well. So you can see here 43 kilometers an hour. You see it slow down here, but I'm not going to change here. Coffee breaks. Good timing. So back onto the road there, 44 kilometers an hour. Make the use of the draft. Zwift Play wouldn't fire up once I pressed that. Specialize. Stupid Mac scrolling is dummying. Crux, Cadex. Let's go. Wasn't fast. There we go. So Zwift Play wouldn't work once I pressed T on the MacBook, and then scrolling, 2 fingers just go on the MacBook. No, they're too far away, I think. Shit, he's got the Bontrager wheels. Someone just spotted that I was on a gravel bike. I think so, unless they've been caught by the other group. My heart is thumping out of his chest. I don't know, Patrick. They were saying about it, but I don't know that if that was just gravel in Scotland, where the only actual gravel is. So I'm not sure. I have to read up. Anyone in the chat now? Well, it's a good experiment anyway. Maybe fresh legs and no sort of chest infection, it might be a bit better. And I messed up the changeover. I should have hooked up a mouse, really. The scroll pad doesn't scroll, it just goes like that on the Mac. And then Zwift Play, once I pressed T on the keyboard, Zwift Play wouldn't then move. Which is an interesting little bug, or, you know, whatever. Bug, unless it's intentional. Oh. I think we were at position 130 after the bike change. So we'll take it. We'll take it. What I used to do, I used to use the arrow keys to do a bike swap, and then I'd count how many arrow keys I needed to do. But because of the start of this race, I didn't do it. I was quite happy with the gap. I know I put in some effort, but I was quite happy with the gap. It's plenty of time. I mean, if you can get a bike change done, I think 9 seconds is my fastest time. You should be well away. This pack is closing in, so I won't worry too much about staying away. It does look quite far on the view, on the rear view, but not on the map. It looks a bit closer, doesn't it? Using Apple TV, yeah. Apple TV and bike swaps don't go well together today. Here we go. So this is sort of 80th. This group is in 80th. Can't see the group behind, so we've obviously gained some places. Hey Phil, how are you, mate? You just missed 2 of the worst bike swaps in Zwift history. Hope everyone's staying safe. We've got another storm what was it, not Storm Reginald or something, hitting the UK. So hope everyone's safe. Batten down the hatches. Hopefully it's gone by the weekend. How am I feeling? Heart rate, I'm still not great. I mean, I felt better again today. Been out on the e-bike, run some errands around town. And I got a little bit of there's a bit on my chest still. And heart rate's still high compared to the watts I'm putting out. Storm Kieran, is it? Ah, cheers, Phil. Com Hunter's Dream. Coming with Kieran. Yes, that's the same with me. With you just sort of, it just resets where you sort of your effort, isn't it? I know they entwine so well with or I know where they entwine with the heart rate and power, and I know I can sit at this much power for this much heart rate, but you know, it should be dropping even at sort of 260 a little bit. How far are you away, Patrick, from the fire socks? Yeah, it's a real clinger. It's a triple white. I don't like what they've done in the drafting update, because this section of the course, since they've done the updates, it's so much harder than it should be, or used to be. Oh. Oh, nice. Is that thing you have to sign up for? And you think you can do it on the same night, but it takes 24 hours? Is that the one, Phil? When's your first live stream going to be? I imagine it'll be a time trial. Yeah, the amount of people that catches out is like, you have to activate it, don't you? It's silly, really. You have to activate it on the channel. And then, like 24 hours, I remember doing my first live stream going, it's going to be tonight, and getting it ready in the afternoon going, it won't be tonight. Well, what you could do, I need to work, etc. on OBS, work scenes on this. What you could do, Phil, is if you want to do a test run, you could create an unlisted live stream and then maybe just share it to us on Discord. And, you know, you can, without the pressure of going live, or you still be live, but it'll just be whoever you share the link to, and you can iron out any issues and not be live, but, you know, ask any advice and stuff like that for anyone watching or anything. Takes the pressure off a little bit. I can't remember who we did that for. Someone else did it. And they just did an unlisted live stream. Oh, nice. Sound check. Prime wheel sound check on YouTube. They're quite nice Prime sounds. They're quite, I think it's quite a grown up free hub sound. Not like Michael Haren's, the Hunt. I don't know if I could put up with Hunt wheels. Let's tackle the 79th. Yeah, so I was going to race tomorrow night, but I think if the heart rate's still not playing ball today, I don't think I'll race tomorrow. I might do a live stream, but I'll probably just do a zone 2. I'm a what? That was the Ed Laverack sound check. I'm a what? We don't need any more sandbaggers. This route feels like it's finished already, but it's not. It's still 8 kilometers to go. Has he still got the video up where he laid into a female TikToker that's now lost her life? Has he still got that video up, or has he grown a heart and taken it down? Dick, if you ask me. "21 seconds to Clomp." Is Clomp ahead of us? Or? Where's Whitlock? 12 seconds. Whitlock's 12 seconds. Whitlock smashed me out that gravel climb. George Whitlock. Good on you, Paul. Nice one, buddy. Thanks for the ride on, Steph. I like the new routes bias because they're quite flat, aren't they? Thanks for the ride on, Phil. What do you guys think? I had to do a late start, Paul, so I haven't quite done it all. I assume I won't get the route badge either. Yeah, texture's looking clean. George was smashing out that gravel climb on his Tron. I think he was doing sort of 5 watts per kilo. I was doing like 3.4. He was doing really good. Probably not tonight, Scotty. I'd like to have a longer. Like to have this route without going into the jungle somehow. I was going to give you a lead out on. I don't know if they're talking to me or not. Yes, their own custom engine, isn't it, Phil? When's the new out to Zwift route ride? Are you doing that one? Yeah, is there a group? Is there a group ride? Accelerate to elevate. New roads and then up out to Zwift. Might get caught here, 7 seconds. Whitlock is on fire. Go on, Georgie boy. Hey, Matt. Hold on, Scott. I know racing after this one, mate. Still struggling with a chest infection. He says. Oh. Yeah. I have entered a race tomorrow, but I'm not going to do that one if you've looked at Zwifter. My heart rate is 20 beats too high, or my watts are 20 watts too low for the heart rate. Take your pick. George has just buried that group behind. They were 7 seconds behind. He just absolutely buried them. We're all fighting to try and get on his wheel. Come on, legs. Come on, legs. George gets a follow. I'm not going to roll him. He doesn't deserve that. Well done, George. Due to technical issues, I missed the start of the race there, so it's not the full one. I didn't see, did I get the badge? I don't think I got the badge. Cheers, Phil. Made me work there at the end, didn't he? I was quite happy to let the 7 seconds catch. Oh, geez. Did you get the badge? I don't think, can anyone just go back and check if I got the badge? I don't think I did. Cheers, Phil. I had to let him sit fun. I might actually go and get some. Last night I didn't sleep too well again. A bit coffee and spluttery. So, and it's annoying. You sort of think, oh, in the day it's not too bad, and then you sort of get on Zwift and that heart rate's still high. So what I might do tomorrow, I have entered a race. What I might do, I'll warm up. If I don't feel, I won't live stream the warm up, but if I don't feel like it, I won't race. And if I do, I might leave it on there. I only missed 3 kilometers. Yeah, probably enough to miss the badge, though. We'll see. Oh, I guess I can quickly look here if I did get the badge. Morrison's Max tablets. Duration. Route completion. Well, oh, what's it called? The big ring, isn't it? This is what I mean with the scrolling. It's so hard on the. Hey, we got it, I guess. There we go. So, you can enter these race rides late as you half hour. Maybe you got a hit percentage of it. I don't know how it works, to be honest, but we've got the badge. I'll have to double check we've got the XP and stuff. But I am going to go to Morrison's. Cheers, Scotty Tremaine. Phil, thank you very much. That is very much appreciated. I've got to turn this fan off now because then it's that horrible thing of cold on your chest, isn't it? Yeah, it popped up at the... Nice work. I don't know if I deserved it, but I didn't enter late. I didn't start the race late. It's because YouTube deleted my live stream, so I didn't start it late. I had it as an unlisted live stream for a couple of hours, and then I managed to delete it when I did some updates. So there we go. Thank you very much, everyone that's watching. Phil, are you going to live stream on this channel? Because people watching this back, you never know. They might want to watch some live Zwifting. They're nutters. They don't get enough. So maybe go and subscribe to Phil. Schumit will be on this channel. And I'll put the video up here. Maybe put your unlisted video up here. Let me know when you're doing it. For now, I'm off. I might see you tomorrow. I might see you at the weekend.